Come on. What's up, John? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. A good Labor Day weekend. Oh, man. What's up, Sportsline? Micah. John's again. At Twitter. I got my Twitter giveaway prize today. Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, let's get it, man. Get some people in there. Let people know about it. Aaron Hill, what's up? What's up? What's up? Mr. Smiles, what's going on, man? Did you get my comments about contacting me? I don't know. Did you send me an email yet? I replied to one of your comments. I know you'd asked, you had something you wanted to go over with me, and I had replied and put my email in there. So if you want my email again, if you don't know, while you're in here right now, just type !email, and Nightbot will post it in there, because I can't do it because I'm walking right now and I don't have a free hand. No. I'll look for it. Yeah, make sure you do. But just put !email in the comment right now, and Nightbot will post it for you so you can write it down. And then you can email me. Joe, what's up, brother? Joe just did it for you. Yeah, just went on a walk. Nice, man. Walks are always good. Unfortunately, and we're going to get into that, unfortunately, I haven't been able to go on a walk since Friday. So, but we're here, man. We are here, and we're going to get into some things. Well, we're going to talk about how I've been. That's why we're here, man. I finally actually had a little time to go live and discuss things. And I'm telling you guys, I bought Friday earlier in the day. I bought 2 boxes, those inner boxes of Bowman Sterling, because I hadn't ripped any of it yet. And I haven't even had time to rip those and record a video and upload it. That's how crazy I've been. It's been sitting there for 2 flipping days. 2 flipping days. Yeah, I'll shoot you an email. Awesome, man. Yeah, just let me know whatever you had on your mind. I'm just going to let you know, and you're going to about to hear how crazy things have been. And we're going to get into this. We're going to get into this. So make sure if somebody can post the link in the Discord live now link, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you could post the link in there. So, no, not that. List that I'm live. List my live link in the Discord live now. My live link. That would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, though, for putting that in, too. If you guys haven't been in Discord, you guys can join the Discord right there. There's other ways, too. I got to make sure that the link is valid. It should be a never-ending link, but you know how that goes. Let me know if you can't get into it. Things have been nothing but hectic and crazy. All right, so let's start getting into some things. So where I've been and what's been going on. So most of you guys know that yesterday morning we had my uncle's memorial. It was a beautiful memorial service. Very nice. I got to kind of be around a lot of family, and a lot of family I haven't seen in a long time. You know what I mean? And as terrible as everything is, it's always nice when you have a lot of family that you're actually pretty close to, but you haven't seen for a long time, right? So, in fact, on this side of the family is where one of my closest cousins, like out of all my cousins, is. He's the one that actually used to fight. He's the one that I brought up that him and one of his fighters, he used to train Raphael Butler, who was a heavyweight pro boxer that turned MMA years ago. They actually went to Ohio for 4 weeks and actually trained with Stipe when he was first making his debuts in the UFC. He actually has Stipe's number. He actually texted Stipe after the fight when he won it the other weekend, and Stipe, he showed me it. Stipe said, and new for the new champ. So it was pretty cool. Got to catch up with everybody. The eulogy was it was something else, I tell you. So I think I brought up with you guys in the past about my uncle was going through all this. One of his other brothers, who this other brother is actually my godfather. He's been kind of distant from him, even though they're brothers. He's not really tried to bury a hatchet. And my Uncle Davis was the type that wasn't into sport. I mean, he liked sports, but he wasn't into playing sports. My other uncles, his other brothers, were big time into sports. My grandpa was big time into sports, kind of like I am. I told you guys, my godfather, my Uncle Mark, the one that kind of wouldn't let this go and kind of reconcile with him, just missed making the Minnesota Twins in 1978. I have the article, shows he was like one or two guys short from making the team the year I was born. So they were my uncle Gary, his other brother. He went to Stanford, played football there. He's a running back, and I think he had held some records for a while there. But we have a lot of background with a lot of sports and athletics. But my Uncle Davis, their brothers, didn't really ever go down that road. He wanted to be into band. You know, he liked music, instrument stuff. He went to college to be some kind of teacher. He got a degree, and he ended up working for a law firm. And he looked over like over 100 accountants. He basically managed or looked over. And my Uncle Gary, the one that went to Stanford, he's a doctor. He's the one that actually did the eulogy for my Uncle Davis. And when he did it, it was very, very emotional, but there was also a lot of other between it. He brought up the fact that my Uncle Davis was bullied, and he looked right at my Uncle Mark when he mentioned it. He said that he was bullied. He felt like he was never good enough because he didn't play sports. And so what he ended up doing is he got into band, and he actually learned how to play every single instrument. Very intelligent man. Unfortunately, health and all that took a turn for him in his late 30s, and he had to actually live in a nursing home for the last 13 years of his life because it got so bad. He would get seizures. You'd have to be in a wheelchair. I mean, he's been living a bad life for many, many years. So anyway, that all was good. It kind of was a little maybe personal. I don't know, but at the same time, I think my Uncle Gary did a great job representing and basically doing his eulogy the best he could. So we did that yesterday. I got back. Well, let's go back to Friday night. So Friday night, I decided I was going to start using Pirate Ship for my auction stuff, for shipping when I do the auctions, right? Instead of me wasting so much time at the post office like I tell you guys and it being such a task to sit there for an hour in line, I decided to use Pirate Ship. So I set up Pirate Ship. So Friday night, as I was watching other streams, had them in the background, and I was working on getting it set up, printing labels, etc., etc. So, got a bunch of packages set up. A bunch of them were fine. I got to about package 18 or 19, and what would you know, my card declines. My account has plenty of money in the account. So, by this time, it's about 12:30 at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm beyond tired. I need sleep. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to leave it here. When I get up in the morning or when I'm on my way to the memorial, I'll call the bank. So I get ready, go to the memorial. On the drive there, I call my bank. I bank with Bank of America. When I get there, what's up, Justin? Sorry, guys, I'm not really reading comments right now. I apologize. I'm just trying to unwind and get all this off me because it's been a couple days. But when I get there, so I'm not trying to ignore you. Maybe redo it when I'm done here if there's questions or whatever. So I'm trying to I'm calling the bank. I get on the line with the fraud department, and they go, well, yeah, it's just because they're seeing so many smaller transaction amounts, and there's so many of them. So anyway, your card will be fine. Your account is good. You can use it now. And what's funny is at 12:30 in the morning on Friday, I got a text thing from my bank that said, do you authorize these transactions? And I said, yes. And it said, you should be good to go. So after I had done that, I did one more test before I went to bed, and it declined again. So that's when I decided I'm going to call them tomorrow on the way to the memorial. So we're on the way to the memorial. I call them like I just said. They say everything is fine, good and dandy. Great, right? So the plan was tomorrow afternoon when I got back, I would go school shopping with my kids. I had plenty of cash on me because I just don't trust banks. So I have my card. I have plenty of cash on me just in case there's any issues because I've been having nothing but problems with banks lately. And we go shopping. I'm paying for cash. My girls wanted to split up for a little bit at the mall, so I went with my son. We went looking for his stuff. They could do their stuff. I gave them all the money they needed, a bunch of cash, and they went on and on. But then I was like, you know what? I gotta give some cash to my son for his parking pass, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? I'll start using my card. I'll save this cash so I don't have to get cash out again. So we're at Champs. My son's getting a pair of shoes, and I actually find a pair of shoes that I like. So I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't be buying shoes, but I'm going to grab a pair. So it's like $240. So I go to use my card. Guess what happens? Declines. So while we're there, I'm not going to call the bank that second. I have to get them paid. So I give them the cash. I have the cash on me. I give them the cash. That's fine and dandy. So we go to meet up with my daughters. And when we meet up with them, I go, I'm going to call the bank again. So I call the fraud department again. And I'm like, I don't know what the heck's going on. I already called you guys earlier today. This is my second time calling, but I tried to make a transaction. I have plenty of money, and it's declining. So I paid cash at the last place. So like, okay, we got to confirm your identity, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to send you a link, this and that. We do all that. He's like, all right, it should be good to go now. It should be able to work. Okay. So we get our rest of our shopping done. I'm using cash. This is pretty much the tail end of the shopping because, like I said, the girls had a bunch of cash. They got their stuff, got our stuff. So we go to Walmart to get all the school supplies for what they need for school because we always usually do it the last weekend and right before school starts. It's like $100 and some, right? Whatever. It doesn't really even matter the dollar amounts. But I go to use my card. Guess what happens? It declines. So I call the bank again. And I'm like, this is like the fourth time I've called you now between Friday and today. I don't know what the hell is going on, but I need to use my effing money when I want to. The guy's like, I'm sorry, sir, blah, 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 but I got to do this to look into you, whatever. And I said, okay, every time I call you guys, there's a different process you're trying to do through the fraud department to figure out my identity. When is this going to actually work? And so he's like, I'm sorry, sir, but there's a transaction, and because of whatever, it kicked from here and kicked to there and whatever. Oh, I know what it was, because I also had to make a cell phone bill payment, and it was in a different state, but it's the same cell phone service that I pay a bill for every single month. So it wasn't anything new or surprise. So by the time I got to Walmart and I tried to use my card, declines again. So he's going through the process. He's doing everything. Blah, 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 blah. Fine, whatever. He's like, all right, it should work now. I'm like, all right, great. I doubt it will, but cool. So we don't do anything else that we need to use the card for. I think I paid for dinner with cash because I didn't even want to attempt it at the time. We get home. All is good. My son, I'm like, let's go run back. We got to go run back to Walmart. I forgot a couple things. My son had drove his car, or the other car he's using from his mom and his stepfather, whatever, that they got for his stepfather's oldest daughter, and for him, and he wanted to drive it over. So we took their car when we went shopping earlier. So we go to, I go, I'll drive tonight. This is at like 9 o'clock last night. So we go, car starts fine, car's driving fine. Go to Walmart quick, run in, get out, get back in the car and go to try to start my car. My car doesn't start. I mean, at this point, I don't really even know what's going on, what I have done, but apparently somebody's trying to put some things on me. So I ask about 10 different people walking out, customers. Most of them are like, oh, no, I got to get going. One guy sat there and like looked at me, blank stared after I asked him if he could help for a minute, for like 5 minutes. And I finally just said to him, you know what? I get it, man. You got to go. Like, whatever. You can't help me. And he goes, oh, well, yeah, I kind of got to get going. I'm like, okay, do I look like I'm going to kill you or something? Maybe, I don't know. So I walk up to the front because there's a couple associates sitting outside smoking, and I go, hey, any of you guys have a car or someone that can help give me a jump? I got cables, whatever. And they're like, looking at me, they're like, no, we don't even have cars. And I'm like, okay, great. So my son's like, Dad, why don't we do this? Why don't you stay with the car, get a Uber or a Lyft or something for me, and then I'll ride back to the house, get my keys, grab the other car, and then bring it back, and then we'll jump it. And I'm like, all right, yeah, sounds fine. So I order the Lyft, and then my son's like, wait a minute, Dad, I didn't bring my phone with. What if something happens in the Lyft? My daughters are back at my sister's house, whatever. My sister and my brother-in-law were already in bed sleeping. Like I said earlier, they were in bed, so I wasn't going to wake them up for this. I didn't want them to get out of bed and have to come out and help whatever with their vehicle. So the girls confirmed that. I'm like, I call the girls, I say, just make sure the front door is unlocked. Make sure it's unlocked, and we'll get it taken care of. You know, or you'll make sure you can get in. So he goes and he gets it. He gets the car, comes back. We get it started. And then my son's kind of excited. He's like, yeah, because it's like his first time, like, being around jumping a car, right? He's getting to kind of learn how to jump a car and whatnot. So drive it back home. And I'm thinking maybe because I stopped at the post office before I went to the memorial yesterday, but I didn't drive my vehicle to the memorial with my sister, and I brought Zoe with. I was thinking maybe when we went, she always hits her head sometimes, like the top of her head on the rearview mirror, and it's got those lamp lights. So I was thinking maybe she turned them on this morning before I went to the memorial, and my car sat all day, and it just kind of drained it, and for some reason it started to go to Walmart, and it just couldn't charge it enough when we drove, but that wasn't the case. So I get out this morning, go to start my car to go get coffee, won't start. So my sister comes out, we jump it. I took it out over to O'Reilly's. They ran the test. They tested. Luckily, it was not my alternator. Otherwise, I probably would have just said forget it because I'm going to be getting a new car soon anyway, and I would have just waited and put it to the side. But luckily, it was just the battery. So that's what I was doing this afternoon. That's pretty much where I've been. I've had just a lot of crap going on. I want to apologize to all you guys. It's not been a good few days, but I've been pushing through and I've been kicking through. And I guess for any of you guys, all you guys have been there, or most of you guys, maybe some of you younger kids haven't. Most of you guys have had that when it rains, when it pours, you know, you have when one thing happens, it seems like everything happens. And that's kind of where it's been. But we got through it. We pushed through it. It wasn't the end of the world. I was changing. It's actually cleared up now. I was changing the battery in the rain. Just trying to get it done because I'm not the type of person. I guess I could have sat on it for a little while, for a day, or done it later today or tomorrow. But I'm the type of person myself. I have my one vehicle. So I suppose if something were to happen and I had to get somewhere to get a kid or something or this or that, there was an emergency, I want to know that I can jump in my car and I can go. So some hypes in the chat. You take care of yours. Yeah, no, I know, man, and I do, but there's been a lot going on. Like ever since I got back from Florida, not being in my office for that week, even though I did some work, it's been nothing but an uphill battle. It seems like I always have 4 more things to get done. I feel like I'm caught in there's 4 more things I have to get done yet that are ahead of me. So I think we're finally to a point now where between this evening and tomorrow I have a fantasy football draft at like 5:30 tonight. And then I have another one tomorrow at 6 or 7. But I think besides that, I think I'm pretty good. Kids went back with mom. She was going to take them to do some, I guess, other shopping too. I already got them a bunch of clothes and stuff, but she wanted to take them out today for a while. So they went back to mom's. So it's me and Zoe. And yeah, I'm looking forward to popping in whoever's live, hanging out. I'm going to be doing the Discord walkthrough, kind of basics to kind of show you guys, people who don't know how to do, it's going to be from the simplest things to setting up your profile so you have your links in your profile, to where you should be putting links and posting links, at least how I would like to see it. Now, again, guys, when I go over these things, this is just my own opinion. This is how I would like to see things. This is how I feel things will work smoother with the Discord. So when I go through them, if you have a different process or a different way that you want to go about how you utilize a tool, that's completely fine. But I'm going to tell you guys, if everybody works together, I've said it before, and if everybody is posting who's live links in the live, who's this, where's that, it's going to be so much smoother. It's going to be so much better. I'm just telling you guys, because there's been times where I've been just testing and checking and looking. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Victor, Preston, Brandon? How you guys doing? There's a few times that I've been checking, I've been looking, and I'm just not seeing. And I'll see people that are actually in that stream. So, and I'm not. You don't have to do it, okay? So I'm not saying anybody has to do anything. What I am saying is, if you do help out, if you do participate and you act as a team, this thing is going to be so much smoother and work so much better for everybody. We all need help, right? When I go live, right now, when I got a handle on my dog on the leash, I really don't want to have another hand or another phone with the leash trying to complicate it, trying to post a link when I'm live. And I think anybody else, when they go live, they don't want to have to go in and post their own live link. If they can do it, great. But guys, just help each other out. Depending upon the stream, depending upon what it is, there could be 10 people live, there could be there could be 30, there could be 60, there could be 100, whatever it is. It just, once one person posts it, that's fine. It doesn't have to be posted more than once. But I don't think some of you are utilizing it the way you could be or should be to take full advantage of it. And that's what we're going to cover this afternoon or this evening when I go over the Discord walkthrough. It's going to be like the basics. Everything will be on screen. I'll show you. I'll basically walk you through step by step. So if you don't know how to do like posting a link, a break link, if you got a break coming up, posting a break link in the breaks fill in the community tab. And I'm going to show you where to put those. I'm going to show you how to update your profile. Add your links in your profile. We'll go through a lot of different things. Simplistic things that some people that just don't know how to use computers that well or whatever need. And there's nothing wrong with it. Some people are better at one thing than others. Right? It's kind of funny. Funny story. I was talking to my cousin Aaron yesterday at the lunch thing after the memorial, and the one that went with Raphael Butler, and they went to Stipe's camp, and he had about 10 pro fights, not in the UFC, my cousin, but local pro fights, and one of his daughters, she got a full ride to Augsburg for wrestling. She's going to be like the next Ronda Rousey or something in UFC. She is a bad mama jamma. But what's funny is he has one boy and he has 3 girls. And his boy Haken is what is he, 8 years old, 9 years old now? Kid's super smart, but kid wants nothing to do with like wrestling or punching or whatever. And, you know, my cousin Aaron's always been that mean, knit and grit, get in there, bully up in a fight if you're in a fight type person. And he's not. He's gonna, we were joking. We're like, he's gonna be like the IT guy, which there's nothing wrong with. But then he's got one of his daughters who smokes guys in wrestling. Like legit, smokes them. She's been in like the U.S. junior wrestling team for many years. She was the 134-pound state champ, like in high school. This girl is no joke. And she's already working on the Muay Thai and the striking, the boxing. I mean, but that's a perfect example of you think someone's going to turn out or be one way, and that's just not the way they want to go, or that's not where they want to be. And you got to accept that. And he does. And for some reason, one of his daughters she's just gotten into that. Like when she was young, she loved wrestling. She was just, I don't know, it was like a mold of him as a female, which is super awesome, super cool. D3CTV, crazy, I got some news for you, brother. Ben Wells, what's up? Crazy, I got some good news for you, my man. You might even got your email confirmation, but I'm not going to be able to ship it out until Tuesday now because of the holiday. But I set up your package. The stuff I was waiting for to come in has come in. So I can't wait until you open that mail day. I cannot wait. Ghostface, what's up? What's your name? It's Savannah Vold, Vold, Rochester, Minnesota. She's going to Augsburg College. Savannah Vold, Vold. Look it up, man. You'll see stuff on her. She's a bad little girl. Yeah, my cousin's Aaron Vold with 2 A's. If you look up stuff, I'm sure there's stuff you can still find online, but it's been years. I mean, he's 7 years older than I am, so for 5 years, he's like 40, he's going to be like 47, 48, so it's been years. Haven't gotten any, yeah, you may not, because I said it was going to ship out the 3rd, so I set it up, well, when I got my card to finally work again, last night I think I did yours. So, but yeah, it'll be coming. It will be coming for sure. It's already ready to roll. Just gotta go drop it off by Tuesday. Man, if you guys are not using Pirate Ship, if you guys are shipping or doing anything and you're not using Pirate Ship, get out and do it. Seriously. I held off on it for so long. You save money. I mean, I think it was almost $1 per package, roughly. And the beauty about it is not only having to stand there in line at the post office, you can just go drop them off. But on top of that, it saves all the info in. So for a lot of people that buy weekly or are always buying from you, if you're a breaker, you sell brakes, if you got that all set up, you just go in there and you pull up their thing, just do the new weight, weigh the package, get one of those little kitchen scales, weigh the package, make sure your weight's right. Man, it is sweet. It is super sweet. What's up, Aranya? How you doing, Scotty boy? Hope all is well, my man. Crazy's a clown. Yeah. So yeah. So guys, that's just kind of where it's been, where I've been. You know, and again, no different than anyone else and stuff they go through, but that's why I really haven't had any time to pop into Discord much. I mean, I'll say, hey, what's up, or whatever, and that's about it. Because it's all I've had time for right now. So, it really is crazy. Tim. Yeah, I mean, you can, but pirate ship is cheaper. Is PayPal through pirate ship? Well, Preston, yeah, I'm gonna do a walkthrough video here shortly, very, very soon. I'm gonna do a walkthrough video, and we're gonna discuss all that. So, what time is it? 3? I could actually probably do it here in the next hour or so. I have a fantasy football draft at 5:30, so. Yeah. What's up, Polly? It's all good. Some people don't prefer the walk vlogs, and it's fine. It's been more of me venting, just kind of letting out everything that's been going on in the last 48 hours. How you doing, brother? I'm good. I'm good. Life is good. Life is good. We're just finally getting caught up with life. So hope you guys are all well, man. Yeah, I mean that's all I really have going on right now. Like I said, we're gonna do the Discord thing. Here's another thing I want to touch on real quick. There's some people that I've seen that I saw that during this week, leading up through basically Friday night, when I've really had time to be in streams and different people's streams and watching. And I tell you what, there's some people that are growing at a pretty rapid pace, and I know why they're growing, because I'm seeing them in a lot of places that I'm at, and they're doing things that they're supposed to be doing. Guys, I can't say it enough. I can't mention it enough. I can't emphasize. You're going to get out what you put in. So if you are somebody that's been sitting at, just say an example, I'm just going to pick a number, 300 subscribers, and you've just been sitting there, and you're going up one subscriber here or there or whatever, and I don't understand why I'm not growing. And even if you're doing content videos, you're probably not engaged in enough of other people's streams and the streams that count. We have been posting in the live now streams people that were really going to get you and gain you that growth. And I talked about this Friday, my last walk vlog. Some of these streams, they might not be sports related, they may not be necessarily the hobby. They're different interests, they're different hobbies, etc. But that's what it takes. You have to branch out. And I have seen some people in these that I haven't seen much before, and I can see their numbers are going up. Another thing, again, and this is my own personal opinion, I'm doing a lot less live stream. My walk vlogs are live, my auctions are live. I'll do my 24-hour stream that's coming up, which we already set a date for, which is going to be Friday the 13th, which is going to be flipping awesome. A lot of stuff going on that day, that night, that next day. So it's going to start at 5 p.m. on Friday the 13th, and it'll end Saturday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time the 13th. But do all your mail day videos, a lot of your opening boxes, if you're not selling spots or you're not selling breaks, record the videos, upload the videos, share your video link share it in the uploads or latest uploads. You know what happens when you do everything live? And me and Back in the Game were talking about this. I brought this up Friday, guys. I said it on Friday in the stream. You know what happens when all you're doing is going live? Your video is never being recommended to people. What's in your title, whatever. There's no recommended. Recommended is where you're going to gain those new people. Yes, you'll gain new people when you're live. I get it. People will see it. They'll go to their live thing and go, oh, these people are live. Let me go pop in there. And if they like you, they'll give you a subscription. But the content upload videos are where you're going to gain the most. I'm just telling you, guys. Mail day videos, opening boxes, and guys, I have two. I think I told you guys in the beginning. I have 2 boxes of the 2 boxes of the inner Bowman Sterling, and this is how hectic it's been the last 48 hours. They're still sitting on my desk. I still haven't ripped them. I still haven't done a video to upload because it's been that crazy. But I'm going to I'm not ripping them live. I'm going to record a video and upload it. It's going to pop in recommends. Who doesn't let you go live? YouTube? Aaron, you're saying YouTube doesn't let you go live? Yeah, any printer will work, Truth. I have a desk jet because all I really needed it for business was just printing my receipts and printing my pay forms and stuff. And I really just need black and white. It's a color printer, but it's like one of those $80, $70 inkjet, like 3500 whatever. And then what I do is I buy the 4x6, the labels, the sheet labels. There's 2 of them on one 8.5 by whatever. And then when you go on a pirate ship, you select the size label you're printing, and 4x6 is the standard on like those 9x6 or 9x7 bubble mailers, the standard ones. You just print the label, and you pull it off and you stick it right on. So, yeah, any printer. Like mine works perfect. And mine, I haven't had any issues with it printing off centered. It's been perfectly centered. So, stream. Yeah, you guys just don't. Aaron, do you have a iPhone or an Android phone? I've been telling you guys Streamlabs for I don't know how long. Like, people just don't listen to me. I constantly see people always saying in a video, I can't go live. You know, I can't wait till I get to 1K because I can't go live. That's not true. I was going live when they stopped that ban. I was at 332 subscribers. The day that everybody freaked out and said, I can't go live, I did a quick little 1-minute video I went live on through Streamlabs. Okay, so you have an iPhone? Well, you may have to use Stream Elements or a different... I don't know if Streamlabs works with iPhones. I have Android. Yep, let's go, let's grow. Blood X, what's up, brother? So Blood X, here's a perfect example, guys. Blood X is in the house. Everybody make sure you give him a sub, subscribe to him, check him out. He does grow videos. So he is one of the guys that when he's live, if you can make it in there, you want to get in there and you want to be active and you want to be subscribing to other people's channels, checking their stuff out, commenting, liking their videos. That's how you're going to grow fast. Blood X, Rolf's Trucking, Farmo. Those are the types of guys that you need to make sure that you're popping in. And you know what's funny is I'm seeing these people in these streams that I'm from our community, and the ones that are in there are the ones I'm seeing that are growing fast. We're giving you the tools. If you guys go to the live now in my Discord, you're going to see there was post link between, I don't know, I think maybe Wicked or someone else posted them last time because I was busy. But they're always posted in there. I get it, guys. You may not be into watching trucking much or whatever, but these guys are doing it right. Appreciate you stopping in, Blood X, as always, brother. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, my mom just stopped by. She's dropping some things off and getting back to the house. I will see you guys all shortly. Make sure you subscribe to everybody, show each other love, and we'll see you soon. See you in the stream. All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace.